Hi, and welcome to Star Lighthouse. I'm Prashant, and this is weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Venus rising in Virgo. This is a generic read, so please take all the messages that resonate with you and leave everything else behind. And if this reading does connect with you, there will be an extended to it. The link for that extension is below in the description box. I hope you like the reading, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and share. That would be very helpful. So Virgo, how are you doing? How was the first week of December for you? Hopefully you're getting into some holiday spirits. You're getting excited about that. Some probably brightness towards this tough year. So maybe you can find some holiday spirits. Alright, Virgo, let's focus on the question, the anxiety that might have brought you to this reading, whatever is keeping you up at night, the nightmares that you might be going through. Let's focus on that. Take a deep breath. Exhale and let everything else go. Just that question in your mind. And maybe this reading has an answer for you. So you're looking to be in hermit mode, trying to search for your own inner truth, or so there might be something bothering your mind and you're trying to find your own right answer. You might have even taken advice from multiple people, but you ended up realizing that there is a disjointment as to what you truly want and as to what the advice takes you to. That disjointment is something that's forcing you to look at yourself in hermit mode, trying to search for your own right answer for yourself. Let's see what's been blocked by. Empress energy. Or maybe understanding how truly powerful and creative and innovative you are. It's seemingly that it could also be that the hermit mode right now is what's making you understand how truly Empress you are, and previous situations were blocking it. Let's see past situation. 9 of Pentacles, reaching abundance but still fatigued. Such kind of abundance is available when you are in some sort of someone else provisional system, meaning that you might be part of someone else's financial system. So you, because of your position for your role, you do get abundance, but it requires you to put in way too much effort than the output, like the value of the output. And your true self is a provisional abundant by itself. Like an Empress is an energy which is like really abundant and it provides it to the right people too. So it can share that. It's an overflowing abundance and it can share that with other people. In 9 of Pentacles, you're still more and more talking about your own personal individualistic luxury. So it's not abundant enough that you would like to be philanthropic about it. Mind's ambition, fortitude, strength, heart's desire, chariot, movement forward. So see, I think it seemingly looks like you already have this awareness within you. So you're looking to find that strength to let go probably an old system and maybe try your own solo like service practice business that would allow you becoming your own boss, your own Empress, and being able to create your own value, like be able to create your own abundance based on your true value. I think this realization has set in. You're seeking to find the strength within you to be able to take that action, and Chariot is actually literally moving forward. It's like both your inner cats, the light and the dark, you are able to master them. The light is all about things you already understand, the intellect, the things that already brought you to this previous luxury. The darkness is the skills, the fear in your mind, fear of unknown, fear of being solo, starting a practice that would bring you more abundance rather than being part of someone else's system. all that fear is represented by the dark cat. Mastering both of them, understanding the mystery too, understanding the dark cat too, mastering both of them is extremely important for your chariot to move forward. For a chariot to move forward, your mind has to be completely focused and able to harness like all the reins of it. And that's where the light and the dark cat are, pointing towards your mind getting focused so that it can harness all the reins of a chariot. Chariot is all about moving forward to your Empress abundant self. So the transition right now is being kind of most likely blocked by your fear about the unknown, like starting going about your own self to create your abundance, letting go of being reliant on someone else's system, someone else's creation. It's not to say that someone else's creation was not beneficial for you. It truly supported, truly gave you the luxury that you needed till this stage. But now it might be more conducive for you and for like you to find your own contentment and happiness by starting your own practice, by starting your own business, by starting your own service that helps people probably in a more closer set. It's for mastering that fear and like able to take the right actions to learn those skills that are kind of blocking you from moving forward. So if in a previous setting, if you were in someone else's creative system, someone else's environment that provided you abundance, that provided you the needed resources, like required resources, be appreciative of it. Also be appreciative of the luxury that it brought you. But now you're realizing your value is more than that. You're realizing it's like when you start understanding that your energy, you can become this powerful, it kind of becomes your responsibility to do it, because then it's like future people are reliant on you for you to be this abundant, that you can create your own system so that eventually they can find luxury in your system. It's like you are becoming your own boss, you are creating your own hierarchy now. And you can then serve people with closer to like how you want to serve, allowing you to find more inner contentment and happiness. Future situations, nightmares. So there seems to be the sense of conflict in your own mind, where your own inner devil, like see how in the night it shows up. It's like the fear of this unknown, the fear of becoming your own boss is kind of creating a lot of doubt. It's like previously that previous system might have had given you a lot of supportive necessities in terms of for your creative work to be showcased with everyone else, and you be able to find this luxury without going through much of that management hassle, going through that much of that client attraction hassle, because you seemingly got involved in a very stable financial system. It provided a lot of luxurious abundance, but it was not great enough for you to be able to share with other people. Also, it didn't even completely honor your total value. So these nightmares, these fears are in a way pointing towards all these anxieties that you might have in starting this new, so like this new way of becoming your own boss. So what is required in a way in this situation is understanding the fears that's keeping you, holding you down. Nightmares is it's like a great way of like our subconscious to tell us that this is what you truly want and that's what your happiness would be. And that's what I was saying, that you moving from that old system where you might be involved with someone else creative ecosystem, now you're moving from that to your own, is a jump, is a shift, and that's creating this fear that would you be able to make it. Would you be able to do all those tasks that previously somehow someone else was responsible for it? Would you be able to produce your own projects? Somehow previously they were people supporting that production of it. So all that needs to be mastered, and subconscious, like understanding those dreams, it's like subconscious telling you that previously you were not completely happy in that system because you could not have that much control as to how your service was dealt or how your art was shared. You still had to be reliant on someone else's bigger picture, bigger concept, so that your work could be part of it. Moving completely off that, tangential to that, becoming your own creative director, becoming your own creative producer, that requires a lot of shift in understanding the kind of skills and efforts you need to make that happen. Once you start understanding that, all these fears and nightmares will go away. So all these fears and nightmares are in a way telling you right now that things you still need to accumulate, like skills you need to accumulate for you to keep progressing forward. Suggested advice or action: Knight of Swords. Take action towards your own ambition and interests. Again, talking about Chariot and its movement. Context for this advice: Devil. So Devil is another card pointing towards your own fear, your own bondage. Like there are two shadow sides on both sides of the Devil, and both of them are chained. It's pointing towards like versions of your own conscious, the projections of your own mind, and creating those demons inside your own head that you cannot do or become your own boss. You cannot become your own creative director or producer. You cannot do that. Somehow that can't is inside your own head. You are telling it yourself. And it could have been, the reason for it could have been that for a very long while you required someone else to provide you those supportive necessities for you to keep creating and building this luxury for you. A shift from that would require you to somehow understand how to recreate the supportive necessities on the other side. Hopes and fears. Seven of Swords. You're lying to your own self. And potential outcome? King of Wands. King of Wands is essentially understanding your innovative gift and trying to find the best, like trying to find an opportunity from the large skills opportunity available, trying to find an opportunity that truly applies to you, gives you the best output with least effort, so that you don't feel fatigued when you get to the abundance. Fatigueness goes away. And this seems to be an eventual outcome. Still really far away because your future situation, like your near presently future, is in this moment you are experiencing nightmares, and a lot of work needs to be done for you to get to a space where you can combine your creative innovative power and become this empress. So in this moment there seems to be like a lot of soul searching, understanding your own truth. Essentially when Hermit card shows up, right when Seven of Cards is there, Seven of Cards is all about self-deception, self-lies. See in this card how you're deceiving your own self in the night. And another card, Nine of Swords. Your own devil is inside your own head. No one else is telling you that stuff. No one else is. You have created your own monsters. For someone who truly is and can be an empress, someone can follow their own heart and follow their own chariot and mind like controlled completely. You cannot allow your own lies and deception, your own lies, your own fears come in your own way. Start doing some soul searching, start finding the right answers within yourself. You're seemingly aware, you're seemingly very well aware that your true value is way more than what you currently are at, and is nothing to say anything about the system you are in. They should be able to charge those extra values from you because of the supportive necessities they're providing you for your creative work to be shared. But if you truly want to share your voice, you want to share your creative abundance and actually get repaid for it, you have to move to a direction where you start becoming your own boss and your own empress. And this can only happen once you stop telling yourself lies. And it's very easy to do that. It's very easy to lie to us that yes, we need those supportive necessities. Oh, we cannot survive in that open, wild environment. Or somebody would like squish us and our art would not be respected and we would get dejected by the comments we receive. It's like we keep telling us all these bunch of like fear-based thoughts that don't even that haven't even occurred in this moment. Yet we tell them to us so that we don't even experience those moments. And for some reason in our mind we have started feeling that experiencing failure or fear would somehow put us in mortal danger. So if you are experiencing too many of these nightmares, and in this moment the requirement really is to start searching for your own truth. During these nightmares, one of the things you can start doing is whenever you experience it, even if you wake up in the middle of the night, keep a journal right next to you and start writing them down. You might not even remember the most of the nightmare, you might remember the last part of it. But the more you start writing it down, nightmares have a tendency of occurring time and again. The same nightmare has a tendency of occurring time and again. The more you write them down, the more the memory will patch up and the more you will be able to see that nightmare in a story form in front of you. Once your conscious memory can see it, then it can process and try to understand why that nightmare is showing up. The nightmare is basically trying to make you aware of an inner lie that has been keeping you stuck in an old situation. It's truly an important necessity for you and for people who are dependent on you in the future, for you to become your own boss. And you create your own system, you create your own innovative hierarchy that can provide not just for yourself, but also provides luxury for other people like you were provided in the past. It's like another way of paying forward. But now you have to start believing that you can do it. So whenever you're experiencing nightmares, whenever you find yourself telling yourself lies, one of the way of knowing that thing is instantly your mind would reject that thought or the statement that came out from you. Even inside your own head, it would reject it. You have to understand that rejection is basically your mind telling you that you're lying to yourself. And this especially happens in situations where we get in negative addictive cycles. And this could be the supportive necessity that someone else was providing you, that some system was providing you. So you in a way got addicted to it, and now you cannot see past it. Somehow your survivability comes into question. You're not realizing how luxurious you already are. And once you go through this transitive process, you become more luxurious, more abundant. So why don't you, for time being, just use this luxury, learn how to transition, and completely invest yourself in becoming your own boss. For a moment of time being, in fact, just even face the fear of survivability. So you would not experience that in the future. Like once you experience a fear, then your mind is aware about how to deal with such similar circumstances in a coming scenario. So basically everything is given to you. Everything is available to you within yourself, in fact. And yet you're choosing to create your own devil and being stuck by it. Virgo, you truly deserve to be your own boss. So stop lying to yourself. Do a serious soul searching. Take some time off. Take this holiday season. Just connect to yourself. At least let go of those nightmares so that you don't experience insomnia. That by itself would be a great achievement from this transition. And believe that you truly deserve to be your own boss, and you can create your own innovative system that would not only provide you but everyone around you. Well, I hope this reading connected with you, and if it did, I have an extended. In the extended, we will look at how to further balance yourself, like while you're searching these answers, how to find that right answer within yourself. Suggestions from Oracle, and if there's any timing related to this chariot movement. All of that is in the extended. If you would like to join me, the link for that is below in the description box. Virgo, I hope you liked the reading, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for joining me, and have an amazing week. Bye.